Shall we begin?
I saw what I saw.
Supposed to be.
It just so happens that I am.
Gladly fight, champion, for you.
What was promised?
Murdered by a pig.
What do we say to the god of death?
Stay away!
I'll tell you what.
Show me what I bought with my son's life.
What it was that you saved?
Well struck, dog!
She was Drogo's first gift to me.
Suppose people who do believe that fail to consider Robert's bastards to be better claimants to the throne than Cersei's children.
This is a bad time to start.
I buried an axe so deep into Willem's skull they had to bury him with it.
No, stop, please!
He plunged his sword through Renly's heart and disappeared. One day, my lady, I will avenge our king.
Off to see your father. All because of a war you started.
You're talking to a king!
And now I've struck a king. Did my hand fall from my wrist? Where is the stalker?
Let them have her!
If she dies, you'll never get your Uncle Jamie back.
I took you under my protection in front of the rulers of my city.
Where are my dragons?
You'll only have to do one thing.
Tell me.
You'll have to die.
Those on the margins often come to control the center. And those in the center make room for them, willingly or otherwise.
Get down!
If Stannis breaches the gates, the game is over.
They say he burns his enemies alive to honor the Lord of Light.
The Lord of Light wants his enemies burnt. The Drowned God wants them. Why are all the gods such vicious cunts? Where is the god of tits and wine?
They say I'm half a man. But what does that make the lot of you? There's another way out. I'm going to show you. Come out behind them and fuck them in their asses. Don't fight for your king. And don't fight for his kingdoms. Don't fight for honor. Don't fight for glory. Don't fight for riches because you won't get any. This is your city Stannis needs to sack. That's your gate he's ramming. If he gets in, it will be your houses he burns. Your gold he steals. Your women he will rape. We've got brave men knocking at our door. Let's go kill them!
Battle is over. We have won.
They lay with lions.
I'll be waiting a long time.
Thank you, Zara, Zoe, and Dogs. Thank you for teaching me this lesson.
200 Northmen slaughtered like sheep.
Sir Jeremy.
How many men did you lose?
208. Never failed in his duty.
We are king, Stark and Karstark.
I want you both to make peace.
It was just as you said. They did not believe until it was too late. Their slave soldiers threw down their spears and surrendered.
Explain to me why it is more noble to kill 10,000 men in battle than a dozen at dinner.
Don't you want to teach little Ned Stark how to ride horses?
Lannisters send their regards.
But there's now, Tully. You're dead. Your daughter's dead. Your grandson's dead. I'm Lord of Riverrun.
The Northerners will never forget.
Good. Let them remember what happens when they march on the south.
163, Your Grace.
Listening to talkers makes me thirsty. I understand that if any more words come pouring out your cunt mouth, you're gonna have to eat every fucking chicken in this room.
Because he was a drunk.
But we avenged him. I want you to know that every mutineer found justice.
Can't think of a worse way for him to go. The Night's Watch was his life. He would have died to protect every one of those men. But they butchered him.
I hate that he died that way. We lost 4 brothers.
5. There were 11 of them.
I'm going to pick the fastest ship in our fleet. I'm going to march on the Dreadfort. I'm going to find my little brother. And I'm going to bring him home.
They hit Molestown. And we're next. Anthony's army must be close.
100,000. How do 102 men stop 100,000?
You really think I let them go, did you?
They will be your champions.
Once Raider marches on the wall with an army of 100,000. He's united the Thens, the Hornfoots, the Ice River clans, the Ez Giants fighting. There's a band of wildlings south of the wall already. Led by Tormund Giantsbane. I killed their warg and 3 others. They shot me full of arrows. The orders are to attack Castle Black from the south when Mance hits it from the north. The signal for the attack will be a bonfire. Mance said it would be the greatest fire the North has ever seen.
Do you know what leadership means, Lord Snow? It means that the person in charge gets second-guessed by every clever little twat with a mouth. But if he starts second-guessing himself, that's the end. For him, for the clever little twats, for everyone. This is not the end. Not for us. Not if you lot do your duty for however long it takes to beat them back. 100 generations have defended this castle. She's never fallen before. She will not fall tonight. Those are Thens on our walls. They eat the flesh of the men they kill. Do you want to fill the belly of a Then tonight? Tonight we fight. And when the sun rises, I promise you, Castle Black will stand.
set my people off bled enough. And I meant it.
You son of mine. I am your son.
You're a good lad.
All I ever wanted was to fight for a lord I believed in. The good lords are dead and the rest are monsters.
Why?
Hell for your kind. Please.
I was thinking about all the times your brother made me go with him down from the Red Keep into the streets of King's End.
Why?
I'd like to walk among the people. I'd like to sing.
He sang to me.
Yes. Rhaegar would pick a spot on the book or the Street of Seeds, and he'd sing. Just like all the other minstrels.
And what did you do?
I made sure no one killed him. And I collected the money. To see how much he could make.
He was good.
He was very good. Viserys never told you.
He told me Rhaegar was good at killing people.
Rhaegar never liked killing. He loved singing.
And what did you do with the money?
Well, one time he gave it to the next minstrel down the street. One time he gave it to an orphanage in Fleabot. One time.
Just once in my life before it's over. I want to know what it's like to serve with pride. To fight for someone I believe in.
His name was Aemon Targaryen.
Your northern friend.
You and the pretty girl.
But I'm asking you to think about your children now. They'll never have children of their own if we don't band together. The long night is coming, and the dead come with it. No clan can stop them. The free folk can't stop them, the Night's Watch can't stop them, and all the Southern Kings can't stop them. Only together. All of us. And even then it may not be enough, but at least we'll give the fuckers a fight.
Many worthy fighters have died trying to make it to the Great Games. But if you do happen to triumph here, you will fight at the Great Pit of Daznak itself, in front of the Queen. This is the day your lives actually start to mean something.
That is a vital part of the great city of Meereen, which existed long before you or I, and will remain standing long after we have returned to the dirt.
You're the queen. Everyone's too afraid to speak truth. Everyone but me. You've made thousands of enemies all across the world. As soon as they see weakness, they'll attack. Show your strength. Here. Now. Dragon queen with no dragons? It's not a queen.
Lannister, Targaryen, Baratheon, Stark, Tyrell. They're all just spokes on a wheel. This one's on top, then that one's on top, and on it spins, crushing those on the ground. I'm not going to stop the wheel. I'm going to break the wheel.
Winter is coming. Those aren't just the Stark words. That's a fact. This is the right time, and I will risk everything, because if I don't, we've lost. We march to victory, or we march to defeat. But we go forward, only forward.
Let's begin.
I can see I have my work cut out for me.
Only death can pay for life.
Glad that you were my father.
I've been worrying about John for years. He always comes back.
We no longer have Sansa Stark. You played your games with the heir to the Iron Island, and now they're both gone.
Your son is weak, just like you. And weak men will never rule Dorne again.
I prefer being an only child.
We do not so. We are ironborn.
Mud King is dead. Rhaegar lies beneath the ground. Why weren't you there to protect your prince?
Our prince wanted us here. And now it begins.
But you, Lord Snow, you'll be fighting their battles forever.
Does death only come for the wicked and leave the decent behind?
Sacred trees cut down. We needed to defend ourselves.
From whom?
From you. From men.
The past is already written. The ink is dry.
Burn them all! Burn them all! Burn them all!
That's all any of us can do, isn't it? Never too late to stop robbing people, to stop killing people, and start helping people. It's never too late to come back.
Come on, you can do better.
God!
You're shit at dying, you know that. I expect I'll make a damn fool of myself. Bunch of nances. There was a time I would have killed all 7 of you just to get these 3.
Do you like pretending to be other people?
It won't help you.
You live by the grace of Her Majesty. When they come forward with notions of retribution or ideas about returning the slave cities to their former glory, remind them what happened when Daenerys Stormborn and her dragons came to Meereen.
A monster has taken our home and our brother. We have to go back to Winterfell and save them both.
Come, bastard. You don't have the men, you don't have the horses, and you don't have Winterfell. Why lead those poor souls into slaughter? There's no need for a battle.
Aye, you have the numbers. Will your men want to fight for you when they hear you wouldn't fight for them?
It's not enough. We need more men.
There's no time.
If we went out to Castle Kerwin, I know that Lord
We
Kerwin...
fight with the army we have.
Our small monsters kept faith with House Stark for 1,000 years. We will not break faith today.
For my advice earlier, I would have told you not to attack Winterfell until we had a larger force. Or is that obvious
When will we have a larger force? We've pleaded with every house that'll have us. The Blackfish can't help us. We're lucky to have this many men.
It's not enough.
No, it's not enough. It's what we have.
Jon Snow both understood that the real war isn't between a few squabbling houses. It's between the living and the dead. And make no mistake, my lady. The dead are coming. As long as the Boltons hold Winterfell, the North is divided. And the divided North won't stand a chance against the Night King.
If I do, if I fall, don't bring me back.
Battles have been won against greater odds.
House will disappear. Your name will disappear. All memory of you will disappear.
Cersei is not here. Tommen is not here. I think Cersei understands the consequences of her absence, and she is absent anyway, which means she does not intend to suffer those consequences. I love her.
They're laughing at us. I hear it in my sleep.
Victory. Leave one wolf alive, and the sheep are never safe.
Tell them winter came for House Frey.
Mr. Wayland,
We don't have enough.
you deserve better, both of you.
Elarion the Dread.
Build me 1,000 ships, and I will give you this world.
The Iron Fleet, on the other hand, that's something else entirely. It's the greatest armada Westeros has ever seen. The Iron Fleet, you own the seas. You can defeat the invaders in the east and the pretenders in the north and south. I have her. Come and get her.
Girl or boy, we fight our battles.
You will live
to watch your daughter rot.
to bone and dust.
The gates of Casterly Rock are impregnable. The fight up the walls will be hard. But as a good friend of mine once said, give me 10 good men, and I'll impregnate the bitch. They will be outnumbered. They will have less armor and fewer weapons. But my sister's armies fight for her out of fear. The Unsullied will be fighting for something greater. They will be fighting for freedom and the person who gave it to them. They will be fighting for you. That is why they will triumph.
Tell Cersei. I wanted to know it was me.
Do you know what kept me standing through all those years in exile? Faith. Not in any gods. Not in myths and legends. In myself. In Daenerys Targaryen. The world hadn't seen a dragon in centuries until my children were born. The Dothraki hadn't crossed the sea. Any sea. They did for me. I was born to rule the Seven Kingdoms. And I will.
I just saw the Dothraki fight. They'll beat any mercenary army. They'll beat any army I've ever seen. Killing our men wasn't war for them, it was sport. Her dragon burnt 1,000 wagons. Kyber and Scorpion fired bolts bigger than you. They couldn't stop it, and she has 3 of them. This isn't a war we can win.
I'm a Tarly.
Sir.
I thought you were the bravest man I ever saw.
Just the youngest.
Dragons are children. They're the only children I'll ever.
A man gets what he earns. When he earns it.
I loved you. More than anyone.
Father, Smith, warrior. Mother, maiden, brother, stranger. I am hers, and she is mine. From this day until the end of my days.
I don't want to die.
And the snows fall and the white winds blow. The lone wolf dies, but the pack survives.